Hey, my name is Ronald Sima, and thanks again for coming over here to listen to what I'm going to be talking about. Today, my vlog looks a little bit different. No music, Joseph Arens, where are you? Mega de Alosius. Those are the guys that make me good music, not forgetting Mostrix, Faisal. And yes, it looks different. Yeah, those fancy things, my fancy promo and intro is not in here. Yeah, today I chose to do it in haste. I'm going to be rushing somewhere, but for now, I'm going to be talking about parenting. And 2 weeks ago, I shot a video, but before I had to shoot a video, I was directing, so I had to sit down with my subject and I had to ask them and create that rapport. And I came to realize that the song that she's singing about was more about herself. And she comes from a home that is traditional and does not believe in things like you can go and get marriage. I mean, you can get married out of wedlock or have sex out of wedlock. And so she went ahead and crossed the Rubicon and jumped the traditional lexical line and went ahead and found a person that she felt filled her up and made her feel happy and made her feel all right, which aggravated and crossed her family that she felt, I mean, she got this fellowshipped, for lack of a better word, and she reached a time where she felt like how she wishes she can have back her family, but she also has her love and she loves her man. So, this brings me to parents who think that they want the world to be democratic, they want the word fair to apply in so many aspects of life. But they forget that them themselves in their small unit, they failed to be democratic. They failed to grant their children the freedom to do what they want. It's not only marriage, it also trickles down to school. There are many people who have gone ahead and have rebelled. I'm one of those, but who have gone ahead and rebelled and have said, I'm not going to study what you want just because you want me to study what I want. And these people are right. Sometimes some people have fallen out of school and have dropped out of school, not because they do not want to study completely, but it's just because their parents are forcing them to study what they're not interested in studying. So, my friend, I really think parents have to understand that they have to learn how to grant their children the freedom. If they also, get up in the morning and say, our governments are not being fair, they're not being treated fairly, and all this, you're not treating your own flesh and blood fairly, but you want the world to treat you fairly. You've not given your child the freedom and the fairness to go and study what they feel their brains feel comfortable with. But you want to be treated fairly. Seriously, how selfish can that be? So, my friend, let us learn how to give our children freedom. Let us learn to understand that you bear a child, but you raise them to be a grown up. Boys to men, girls to ladies. So let's learn how to grant our children that freedom. We are better civilized people when we learn how to grant our children freedom and give them the freedom that they like. Don't abuse your children. There are certain children I've seen and you just cannot live with them. They're just ill mannered. But let's cut that balance, let's strike the balance and find a common ground where you can give your children the freedom to study what they want to study. With those little words, I'm Ronald Sima signing out, and thank you for viewing. For those of you who feel like you like what I've talked about, you're free to give it a thumbs up. I'm not gonna ask you to subscribe. If you feel the content is right, do the needful. If you feel the content is not the best for you, still do what you feel you have to do. I'm Ronald Sima, and salam.